Hey guys, welcome to tonight's podcast. My name is Duke. This is at Duke Loves Taxes, and pretty much I make taxes a very easy to understand. I also cover some daily news, but today I want to talk to you guys about these unemployment refunds. So I'll tell you what. So the IRS, okay, so this is what happened, guys. So check this out. The IRS 2 weeks ago, this is back on, I believe, like on May 14th. 2 weeks ago, the IRS announced that, hey, if you overpaid, your taxes on your unemployment, we're going to give you a refund for those taxes. All right. So, it is the first $10,000. Okay. So here's how it really works. The first $10,200 of your unemployment benefits is completely tax free. Now, this rule came after people filed their taxes and paid taxes on the first $10,200. So the IRS said, you know what, my bad. What I'm going to do, I'm going to issue this refund. Now, the IRS said, hey, we're going to start issuing this refund on May 14th. To phase one. To phase one on May 14th. So if you don't know, phase one includes anyone who's a single individual, doesn't have any kids, they're not married, they don't claim any refundable tax credits, so they don't claim anything that can increase the refund, let's say like the additional child tax credit or the earned income tax credit. So this includes with phase one. But guess what? Guess what, guys? No one in phase one has received their unemployment refund. I posted on Twitter, like just a quick update. And if you guys follow me on Twitter, you may have seen it. I deleted it. I deleted it because a lot of you guys called me out on there, but I was like, hey, y'all, because, well, here's what really happened. Like earlier, I was kind of hungry, but I'm like, you know what? I should go live because I'm kind of bored too. So I want to talk to people on live. So I went live, and then everyone's like, dude, can you give me an unemployment refund update? Dude, unemployment refund update. I said, okay, cool. I'll do unemployment refund update. I did some quick research. I didn't do enough research because I just kind of repeated what I've already known, which said, hey, the IRS said that they issued these unemployment refunds, on the week of May 10th. Well, I posted that. Everyone's like, you're wrong. I still haven't got this. So I did a little bit more research. And yeah, guys, literally nobody in phase one has received this unemployment refund. I also have a poll going on Twitter. I have a poll going on Twitter. I have a poll going on YouTube, and I have a poll going on my Instagram story. All those platforms you can find, by the way, by going to @DukeLovesTaxes. But if you look at those polls, majority of it, literally, I want to say like 70%, over 70% says no, I do not receive that. The other percent is like only 2% says yes, and then the other percent is like, hey, this doesn't apply to me. So it makes you wonder, is the IRS lying? Like, what's really going on? So that's kind of like the update on the unemployment refund. Now, as more of this information starts to roll out, as more of it starts to come out, I promise to keep you updated. But here's the thing. Here's some kind of good news. The IRS is saying that you should receive your unemployment refund by the end of summer, which is September 22nd, 2021. All right. So I guess that's something to go off of. So September 22nd, 2021, you should be receiving by then. So if you haven't, keep your hopes up, baby. Keep your hopes up, and I hope you get that soon. Once again, my name is Duke, and I make taxes very easy to understand. I appreciate all you guys that follow me so I can keep you updated. Now that I'm done getting the main daily news out the way, this next portion of this podcast, this next portion of this live, I'll be answering you guys' questions live. So right now we're currently streaming on YouTube. Right now we're currently streaming on TikTok. I'm going to start with some YouTube questions, and I'm going to move over to TikTok. So if you're watching on a TikTok, come over to YouTube. My YouTube is @DukeLovesTaxes. So Lutz says, we're here, Duke. What's up, Lutz? David says, thank you. Like it up, fam. Yeah, guys, great looking, David. Hey, there is 57 of you guys currently watching on YouTube and only 12 likes. Let's get those likes up, baby. Thanks, David. Alma says, thank you, absolutely. What up, Duke? What up, baby? Hey, so I got a question. How can I contact you? So in this description on YouTube, you can become a client. And, if you want a tax consultation, that's cool. Or you can ask your question here. I'm glad you're talking about this. Yeah, absolutely. I follow in phase one. Yeah. Why he only got 12 likes. Exactly. Now we got 23 likes. Thank you, Crystal. All right, guys. So we're moving on to questions from the TikTok Thank you for all your videos. You're absolutely welcome. You're absolutely welcome. What about the PPP? What about the PPP? I have a question. I didn't qualify for the California Earned Income Tax Credit in the beginning, but now the extra $600 from Golden State Stimulus says I do. Would I have to amend? So I'm not sure. No, you wouldn't have to amend. So I would just be patient with that and just hold off on that till that thing officially gets passed. Should I do the child tax credit monthly? So it depends on you. Yes, this is a very good question. Okay, so should you do the? And I know I'm gonna be talking about this a lot, guys, going forward, the child tax credit. And please look out for a video coming probably this weekend covering the child tax credit. But it really depends on your unique situation, whether you want whether you should take the child tax credit monthly, whether you should take it in a lump sum. It really all depends. One thing I want you to consider is if you okay, so let's take 2020 for an example. And this is my personal opinion. This is not advice, okay? If you need advice on taxes, come on, become a client. Use the link in the bio. But here's my personal opinion. If 2020 tax returns are delayed, more than likely 2020 okay, let me say this again. If 2020 tax refunds are being delayed, more than likely 2021 tax returns are going to be delayed. So if you're the type of person where you don't like waiting, you want it now, I definitely recommend monthly. But if you like taking a lump sum, do it like that. There's a lot of factors that go into this as well. Are you a parent? If your situation here, I'll tell you this. You should definitely take money monthly if you're in this situation. If you file single and you make less than $75,000, head of household, you make less than $112,500. Married jointly, you make less than $160,000, and you are claiming the same amount of kids as either you did in 2020 or 2019. Whatever year that the IRS is basing your tax return off. If none of your situation is changing, and your income is going to remain below those limits, I strongly recommend that you take the monthly payments. I strongly recommend that you take the monthly payments. If your income falls below those limits, your marital status is not going to change. The number of kids you're not going to take, you still have all qualifying kids. I recommend you do the monthly. But once again, it's up to you. If you want the lump sum payment, take the lump sum payment. All right, but it really depends on your unique situation. Just because I recommend something doesn't mean it's the right thing. You can do whatever you want. All right, that's a very good question. Very good question. All right. So let's go. So I'm going to be jumping back and forth from YouTube and TikTok. All right, so where are my taxes, bro? Hey, Kevin, if I knew where your taxes were, man, I'd let you know. But I personally don't know where your taxes are, dog. I'm building a house and selling. I'm building a house and selling a house. How will that affect my taxes next year? Well, it depends. So if the house you're building, well, yeah, it really depends. If the house you're building, let's say you plan to hold it for longer than a year, well, then you're looking at capital gains tax. But if you're holding this property, if you're building this property and you're holding it for less than a year, well, you're looking at whatever your gain is on that is you're going to be taxed at ordinary income. Are you in the business of flipping houses? That's also a very good consideration. Blitzy, to make sure you are set up correctly, however you're structuring this, Blitzy, I recommend that you use the link in my bio just to get a free tax consultation to see if we can help you and give you some good advice. So yeah, that's a very good question. All right, so Tiki Taki, let's answer some questions over here. And purposely weren't working. Anything on student loans? So no official so student loans is not. So Biden's writing out this budget right now. This big old budget, and we thought and it's safe to think that hey, student loans is going to be in this budget. Student loan forgiveness is going to be in this budget because all during Biden's campaign, he's like, I'm going to forgive student loans. I'm going to forgive student loans. Forgive student loans. Forgive student loans. Well, it's not in this budget because what Biden is saying is that, dog, I don't even know if I got the power to forgive student loans. I don't know if I can do this. So what he's doing, what Biden is doing, he's waiting on a memo from the Department of Education that says, hey, you're allowed to forgive student loans. So that's what we're waiting on now to see if we get this memo from the Department of Education. Once we do, hopefully we'll find out more. Gerardo says, Gerardo from YouTube, do you have to apply for the monthly payments? So no, you don't have to actually apply for the monthly payments. It's automatic if you qualify. Now, IRS is going to determine if you qualify by looking at your previous year's tax return. But let's say the only reason you would have to really quote unquote opt into the monthly payments is if you're a parent that alternates with another parent. If you're a parent that alternates with another parent, and let's say in 2020 you didn't claim them, but you're going to claim them in 2021, well, you're going to want to log into a portal, which is expected to be released in June. In this portal, you're going to be like, hey, dog, hey, IRS, I'm claiming this kid this year. And that way you can opt in to get those monthly payments. And if you guys ever need a recap about, so far I talked about the unemployment refunds and all that. If you need to recap, it's definitely going to be on YouTube. Yeah. What have you heard from the 25,000 homebuyer tax grant? So the $25,000 home buyer tax credit. So right now that's just an idea, and how that would work is that the $25,000 can go to the down payment system of your home, or to go for you to purchase your first home, and pretty much to be considered a first-time home buyer. That hey, you haven't purchased a home, owned a home in the past prior 3 years. Right now that's just an idea, and it's kind of a great idea. It'll definitely incentivize a lot of people to go buy houses. So you have two sides of this. You have one side pushing for it that said, hey, this is going to be a great idea. You have another side that says, hold on, dog, we don't need no more incentives in this real estate market. It is crazy out as it is. At the moment, the 25,000 home buyer tax credit is just an idea. As more information comes out, I will definitely let you know on that. Okay. Any updates on the fourth stimulus check? So there are 80 people in Congress that now support a fourth stimulus check. So it's gaining more support, but it's still looking, experts are saying a fourth stimulus check is still very unlikely. Love your vids. Thank you so much. New dependent in 2021. Congrats. What's your question? I just want to say that I'm so grateful for you and how you help everybody. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. What about the vacation tax credit? That's just an idea. Just an idea. I got my PPP through Womply. How do I apply for forgiveness? So the forgiveness portion is expected to roll out sometime in July of 2021. What about people? Okay. Hey, I'm getting back $4,185 from my unemployment refund, but I owe child support. Where is the money going to go towards? So if you have an unemployment refund, and you are subject to that unemployment refund, then yes, unfortunately, it can be garnished by child support. So if you owe child support, it definitely can be garnished. But yeah, guys, so that's all I had today. So what the purpose of this live is, update you on the unemployment refund. Definitely going to do some more research on the child tax credit. You'll hear more about that from me. Hey, if you have not already, subscribe to my social media channels. You can find me on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube at Duke Loves Taxes. It was a pleasure seeing you guys, and I'm about to head out. So peace out, YouTube. Thank you guys for joining. And then you guys.